Greens have 1 and grade here. Another 8 bars 2 or 4 replay. Spawn on the right side as the Magenta Roost, we have Kiljardi. Spawn on the left side as the Cyan Mongols, we have LoueMT. Let's go ahead and select get out Caster Vision and go ahead and view the Mongol players for the trade bounties and see how well he does. Mongol player does pull out 8 town center near the wood deposit. That will find him, of course, a good amount of wood. Here is over next to the gold deposit, and does go for an early pasture here to collect the deploy out some more sheep. Khan's riding around, does use the sprinting arrow right there. Trying to go ahead and hunt down these additional deer as well as exotic doggos. Kremlin now being put on the field, and over here we do have the deer stone. Deer stone, of course, will give his nearby villagers some extra speed. And also looks like the Roost Player will go up to 285 gold or trade bounty. Going for the what's it called? The 2 boars will not put him to tier 3, but pretty close. If he finds some more wolves, he would. Actually, he's getting pretty close. If he finds 2 more wolves, that would net him all the way up to enough for the boars to put him tier 3. And actually, there are 2 there, so you could potentially get out a tier 3 without the need for the high trade house. And there we go. That puts him up to 2 boars away to tier 3. If you have these villagers trying to pull out this outpost, not outpost, town center now, paramilitia trying to stop the Khan from being in this region. Does receive some pokes there now. And there's a catch there. Does get a charge attack. Try to focus on these villagers. Militia, they do pose him versus cavalry. But catchers are a little bit durable, not super durable, and the Khan does go down there. These are scouts right there, not early knights. We don't see any stables just yet. We're going to have to slowly rely on the militia for defense and maybe a slight bit of offense, but they're about ready to expire. And now we've got a second town center now being pulled up by the Roost player. Okay, that's what he's doing. He's trying to claim up the deer. Militia do die from dysentery. Now I do got survival techniques now being researched by Magenta. So far, no reason for the Mongol player, not collecting up any gold at the moment, going for another gear, or no, that's an outpost. Gears are incredibly expensive at 100 wood. Granted, hunting cabins are also pretty expensive at 100 wood. But if you ever need more lumber camps, they're cheap, 50 for mining camp. Going for gears, they're expensive. And they're really pain in the butt to employ and redeploy. Got a good number of Keshiks to deploy on the field. Try to torch down this mining camp. He does bring out a couple more militia to help deal with these Keshiks. He can focus them down. Does get a charge attack there. Even using the villager to strike, does lose a villager there. Now we've got an early knight deployed on the field. Early knights are much more heavier than Keshiks. Keshiks have 145 health and 15 attack, while early knights do have 190 health and 19 attack. And does pull out some more militia there, trying to get some more villagers. Does get another kill there on the villager. Does lose a Keshik. Now it's in a bit of an awkward position there. Make it one more kill. Does kill another villager before going on down. 4 villagers have been killed. This last Keshik will escape on out of there. And these scouts cause quite a bit of damage onto this OVO. We do now have a pasture being put over there. You gotta be careful with these pastures. If you pull them too close to the town center, it actually will cause your villagers to run around the pasture to get to the other side of the sheep. It's a good idea to leave a 1 tile, if not 2 tile gap between the pasture and your town center. And you don't really need to get them point blank because sheep can walk to their location. They can walk to their doom. Let's see. We got this Keshik over here, and looks like he's trying to actually go for this boar right there, going for a wooden fortress. Keshik's not going to be turning around. He does not stop the Keshik there. He will get a kill. Oversight there by Magenta. These Keshiks are dancing around. See a bit of fire there from the town center. And that villager does escape on out of there. Now I got the boar cleaned on up. And that does put him to 435 gold. He needs a high eye for this other boar and kill it off. He should have spotted it earlier. Once he killed that, that'll give him the high tier 3 trade bounty. Increasing his gold generation from these hunting cabins from what, plus 25% to like plus 65%. So this hunting cabin will provide actually like about 40 gold probably, which is actually significant, almost enough for a villager of worth of gold collection. Steppered out now, being put on the field. He does play out there. Steppered out does give increased gold drop off location. Lancers and Keshiks now fighting, or knights and Keshiks. There's 6 knights here and only 4 Keshiks here. He's gonna need to plow out some spearmen. Does plow another stable. Town center now may receive a bit of fire there. This is the primary town center, and large number of these villagers. It does have the deer stone here for increased movement speed, help them run away. Does cancel that stable there. Does save these villagers, but now this Keshik may go down. These Keshiks are falling back. He has another stable here, pulling out another Keshik. That Keshik also gets battered and bruised. Now separated out almost complete, he will have access to the defense arrow, giving this near Keshik's +2/+2 armor for 5 seconds. As he needs to get the defense arrow up and go in. Yes, he's going for the veteran Keshik research. He's trying to stall off with the veteran Keshik research. Oh, does lose a Keshik there. Separate out, does redeploy. He needs to get this other gear packed on up. And there, nope, that was the wrong sound effect. And there's the Keshik, veteran Keshik research. Does put them up to 175 health and 4 armor, 19 damage. They do the same damage. Will have 1 more armor, but still a little less health. Defense arrow has been put on field, giving them temporarily increased armor. But these knights still got better damage and valley out right there. This knight will slowly be whittled down by the Khan. 1 more arrow and that knight will go down. Got more Royal Knights here. Overall, it's going to be just knight engagement. He's just going for straight nice. Does throw out another Falcon there. The Keshiks may have, of course, a technology advantage, but they still don't have a quality advantage. But they are cheaper. Now going for more pierce armor. He needs to go for hack armor this time. Honestly, he doesn't realize it, but he does. I suppose +1 pierce armor would be useful to get these up to 5 pierce armor. Make them incredibly resilient to town center arrows. Excuse me. Now we've got the high trade house not being put on the field. Depending where the high trade house is being put on the field, that's not a great spot. Putting it right there will provide like nearly 300 gold generation. Assuming when it gets to tier 3. Now I got double broadaxe, or the lumber preservation, and the wheelbarrow being researched. He's going to need to get out his veteran or regular knight upgrade, as well as warriors fortitude as soon as he can, since it's going to be just Keshik versus knights the entire time. Fortified palisade walls going up right there, very nice. And these Keshiks do find these villagers there. Doesn't get inside the wooden fortress. And these villagers going down as well. Sign does have more villagers. His opponent is killed off 12. His opponent only has killed off 1. They finish off that 1 villager. Does not finish off 1 villager there. And does use the defense area there to stand a bit more abuse. And all of these villagers have gone down. Big loss.
Послушание есть добродетель.
We have these knights advancing on forward. They do get a great charge there, taking out 2 of those villagers. He does not have textiles yet. He's against Mongols. Probably a good idea to go for textiles, because he's been losing a large number of villagers. He's lost 17. He's only killed 1. Got this a knight being hit by multiple Keshiks there. I heard a relic picked up. Looks like Science picked up a relic. If Science can pick up these relics, that'd be great, because Tideborn and Gil Age will give them some much needed stone. Trying to torch down this town center now. Keshik does go down there. Guys just moving around, dancing around a little bit too much right here. They're trying to find these villagers. There's actually a number of exposed villagers here. It does not engage those villagers. None of those villagers are going to be engaged. More Keshiks have been deployed on the field. More of these knights being deployed on now as well. We do, of course, have 3 monks deployed on the field. Pick up relics. He so far has stored away 1, has 1 picked up. No warrior monks on the field for the Roost player. High Trade House right now is providing 138 gold per minute. Additional Keshiks being deployed on the field. Right now, there is 18 Keshiks versus 18 knights, which is far superior for the knights. Now got a massive wave of militia trying to draw some fire. They don't have access. Well, they do. Bonus versus cavalry. They do not have spear brace, so they cannot stop the Keshiks from charging in onto them. We got a number of towers here, upgrading spring galls. This is upgrade of arrow slits. You guys know about these knights here as well. Let's get these garrisons. Well, garrison. Wait, try to stall out the militia. The militia have another 25 seconds there. The militia slowly whittled down. I'll trade the bit of health there on the town center for a bit of time. This villager may want to get out and start repairing that town center. He can't be losing this town center. And now he's going to repair the town center, but far too late. The militia should have already expired. Yes, they do. And now the Keshiks will engage these knights. Let's get some charge there on the militia. The militia does get a couple stabs there. The militia have disintegrated. All died from a sudden heart attack. Don't let the media gaslight you what was their actual cause of death. And now these Keshiks now trying to pursue these forces. 23 Keshiks versus potentially up to 19 knights. A couple more back here, so there's probably 17 knights right here. Hey, count 16. Now got a good wave of spearmen here. Very good transition. You see these Keshiks? Spearmen are good guide him. He can go for his own spearmen as well. He's going for his own spearmen. Mongol player does have superior number of villagers at the moment. Kesh is now advancing on forward. Does fall back right there. More Kesh charge right there. Spearman still pose a massive threat to this area. Does have the con here. He can use the arrow. Not sure if he got any arrow resources yet. But now he's trying to hit these spearmen. Overwhelm the spearmen first. Nice, now charge on in. Got the defense arrow right there. He does only have the 5-second arrow. And these Keshiks are disintegrating. His Keshiks are quickly going down. Does try to probe these spearmen. They are veteran spearmen. More spearmen being pulled on out. And Now we got a big line of archery just on the field. He's likely going for some crossbows and eventually some Schultzy. This berry line is not going to get hit. This would even out the villager count significantly. There's currently 16 villagers there, and that would definitely even out the villager count and actually put Magenta ahead. Sign needs to save these villagers. He does not have enough forces on field. He needs more spearmen. Texas charging on forward, trying to hold back these forces. A couple of these knights are going down. Sign does have a good number of relics on the field, which does provide some extra gold. He does have a market here. Got these Keshiks are advancing forward. Khan here to support, but he still just needs more spearmen. Bruce player does have a handful of spearmen on the field, not a whole lot. Does have a single warrior monk. He has claimed one relic. There's 3 relics claimed by the Mongol player. Was the last relic. After the sacred site there's the last relic, so Sign can claim it. These knights, they're actually really wounded. These guys can disintegrate. You may want to fall back the wounded ones and get a warrior monk to heal them up. It will take a bit of time, but it'll save them a lot of resources. Does get another town center built over here. These villagers are trying to run over to this town center. These villagers may get overran as well. They're backed up to the corner. They're getting hit severely. We'll lose a large number of these villagers. These villagers dance around severely bad. And wait, Sign just lost a lot of villagers now, didn't he? How many villagers did he lose? Holy crap. So far, 30 are killed, and he was ahead, and now he's severely behind in an instant. Mongol player's in a severely bad position, as well as he cannot afford to lose his villagers. He does have economics, which is a saving grace. Just even out the natural advantages that the Rus player get, as well as some militia there. Okay, he's going straight for his opponent's villagers. I'm not sure what these Keshiks are trying to do. Maybe they're just dancing around. I was saying beforehand, these economics are very important. The plus 30% gathering rate versus no extra gathering rate will counteract the plus 20% drop-off from the nearby wooden fortresses. And the additional 30% gathering rate will even out the free 10% food gathering rate, soon to be 15%, so it does have a slight advantage there. But the research can easily just come out ahead because of if he actually just goes for the research in general. For example, he's soon going to have better wood generation. The Mongols' benefits are incredibly weak overall. They're actually, people say they're a faction. No, they're near the bottom. Honestly, when it comes statistically, they should be near the bottom when it comes to most. When it comes to a lot of factional benefits. We're gonna outpost here. That does spot this force. He may not see it himself. Keshiks and Spear now engaging. Does got a good number of Spearmen on both sides. Does hit the defense area. There's a good number of crossbows here. Got a good number of archers deployed out by Magenta as well. Let's take out some of these crossbows. Spearman trying to protect the rest of his crossbows. Now these knights are pushing way forward. Let's go ahead and get inside the town center as best he can. And looks like it's still going either way. Military forces 42 to 41. These knights are running around. Got a force of archers facing forward. So it looks like overall, since Sign is going to come out behind, he lost a bit more forces there. He still has a number of archers retreating and is now a forward keep here to provide some good fire support. You got this knight pushing forward, but these Keshiks get cleaned up by these militia. Some of these crossbows are starting to go down. Spearman needs to get some damage on here, but overall in a bad general move order. And these knights are starting to go down, but these opposing spearmen drawing a lot of fire there. Let's get a good number of crossbows on the field. Got a good number of archers being put on the field. Ticket site here has been decaptured. This relic has not been claimed, so Zion may want to attempt to grab it. You may not have enough room with it as a prayer tent, but you can just perhaps rally, pick it up, and put it and rally the monk next to the prayer tent until he gets another prayer tent up and going. Now he's going for torch damage. What OVO research has he gotten? Where is his OVO? Oh. There's his OVO, which is out of stone, so you may want to guide for this large deposit there and start putting some infrastructure around it. It does get improved arrow there, which is very important for a lot of these engagements. Horsemen are seeing a big hit there by those spearmen. Crossbows are just in a general move forward. He's more control right there. Right now, Magenta just has a good number of archers here, which will be effective versus these spearmen and effective versus these archers. These horsemen are not going to do all too much work, honestly, until the spearmen are out of the way. Overall, there's a good transition there by Magenta going for more of an archer-based composition. You get this wooden fortress upgrade as well, but now got a traction trebuchet now hitting that wooden fortress. Traction trebuchets hit weak less, but have higher rate of fire and a bit cheaper. And if you get research, it can be deployed up by infantry. These man-at-arms going to be a good transition. This opponent has mostly archer force here, and these man-at-arms can withstand quite a bit of beating, and the spear won't be able to protect these archers from these man-at-arms. Now I got more reinforcing horsemen here. Science crossbowmen being picked on off one at a time. Got this horseman now engaging over here. They got that wooden fortress there. Traction trebuchet now hitting the keep. That's going to take it out. Traction trebuchets are not hitting the keep. They do hit for 40 plus 200 against buildings. If you remember correctly as well, counterweight trebuchets tend to hit for about 500. Horsemen now moving around, trying to get some damage on these villagers. Horseman gains some damage over here. Does spawn to follow this entire forest. The keep will start slowly going down. Gold Vein has only been partially grabbed. Now got these knights not hitting these villagers. These villagers are not getting a response. So he's going to lose a large number of these villagers to these horsemen, to these knights. Horsemen now being picked off one at a time. Siamese get. He's losing all these villagers. That's a massive loss. Spring Golden Placement doing some damage there. And he does take out that shaman there. This rug still has not been grabbed. Got a good number of traction trebuchets, 3 of them. Except for that will be protected by this outpost. The villagers not so much. One of these gears can reset up the better collection rate on that deer. Got now 2 mangonels, 2 spring gulls, and 3 traction trebuchets. That's a lot of siege units for the Mongol. He does have a number of spring gull placements here. Nice, so we see a bit of damage there. Horsemen do overrun these spring gulls. Magnus lining up a shot. Gets a great hit there on a large number of these forces, especially those spearmen. He has a good number of man-arms. There's a good transition there. Does take out that spring gold or whatever siege unit that was. Magnus fires one long-range volley there. Gets a great hit there. Looks like this knight will be cleaned up by the town center arrows.
Служение есть добродетель.
Magenta has killed more villagers now than the Mongol. Separate out there does pick up that relic there, very nice. Got these knights still moving around.
Готов, ясен, служите! Служите, рад, ясен!
And now do got the white stupa now being put on field, which will provide some good stone generation. And plus, right next to this prayer tent, he can get out the improved tithe barn. He does have enough stone, not enough gold for it. The improved tithe barn will, of course, allow these 4 relics each provide 45 stone each. And that will basically give him, what, almost 300 stone per minute, a significant amount. I still prefer the Conic Palace overall, but he needs to get out the improved stone tithe barn soon. So it needs probably need a lot of research out as well. This was not brought out a Imperial Age just yet, but he's pretty close on the resources. Horsemen and knights advancing around. This gold deposit not being claimed by Magenta. This gold deposit would be claimed by Cyan. Those right now collect up this one. Both sides have a decent amount of villagers. Horsemen, knights moving around, and now got the more rarer Spiskaski, however you pronounce that, tower, which allows him to pull out stone walls as well as act as a keep. He just wants to actually keep. Oh no! Cancel! Get back out of there! There's too many trebuchets in this region. He does have extra health, sure, but now it's under siege. He's going to need to save it. He took a massive hit there, so whatever. If he cancels it now, it will take a big chunk of resources. Won't get a full refund. Springall's advancing forward, trying to deal with these forces. One Mangonel does move down. Finds a good hit there on the crossbows. This tower will go up. It does have extra health. 10,000 max health as opposed to standard 5,000. Does get inside the tower as well. Does have all the weapon placements, barring the boiling oil upgraded as well. So it's a good defensive position there. Science frontline has disintegrated now. The trebuchets will get some more hits onto it. Science needs to back on off a little bit. We don't see the improved tithe barn just yet. He spent his stone. More trebuchet hits into the tower. Tower's now seeing some fire. And now got the tithe barn. It is just right on tithe barn. Going for a lot of cannon placements. I really believe he should go for the improved one. That would be a lot of extra stone income. As well as a bit of food and wood. Up north we do have these horsemen. There's a good number of wooden fortresses here. No arrow slits. So these horsemen do have 6 pierce armor. These wooden fortresses currently doing 8 damage. They do 2 damage per arrow. More trebuchet shots there into the tower. Got a big wave of horsemen and knights facing over here. Got these villagers moving around, just trying to build more outposts. More spearmen trying to deal with these forces. In fact, he rallied them to that spot where there were villagers gathering up wood, but there's no villagers there at the moment. We got some shells now being put out on the field by the Roost player. Horsemen might find some hits there on these villagers. Horsemen now trying to get this gold deposit. This 1,600 has been claimed. Horsemen trying to get some damage here. Again. Spearman trying to hit that gold deposit as well. Right now the Mongol player is hitting from multiple spots at once, but right now he has a lot smaller military. We've got a massive wave of hand cannoneers now being plotted by the Mongol player, as well as a good number of crossbows and spearmen. And these horsemen will escape breach over here. Small gold deposit from the harass. A couple guys have thrown some torches. He does have the improved torch research, if I remember correctly. Maybe not. He may have canceled that. Or maybe it was a different game. These forces advance forward, trying. The tower's still being repaired on up. Remember, keeps, landmark keeps only take wood repaired, not stone. Got a good number of towers here. Upgraded bombards, cannons. We do got crossbows now, and cannoneers engage the horsemen. Got a good number of Schultz here as well. Schultz do have a range of 4 tiles, which is the same with hand cannoneers. More shots there onto the tower. Village is trying to advance forward, trying to collect some gold, or no wood. He actually queued up the right click on a tree, non-gold deposit there. And needs that retarget to the wood. Does go and collect up, repair up the right click, re-clicked onto the gold deposit now. Cannon's doing some placements, doing some great damage there. You may want to go for Port Architect with these many cannon placements. Got these horsemen and knights still in this region. Of course, they will have trouble spotting inside this shrubbery. Spearmen now trying to move over here to respond to them. There's some more towers here to keep these villagers safe. Still believe he really should get for the improved tithe barn. Now the wooden fortress are receiving some fire. The tower has received almost got it fully repaired. Now you have these knights advancing around. We'll find this outpost. I already found that outpost. Nothing down here. Even the boar is still alive. Right now the trade tower is providing 182 gold per minute. It does have at least tier 3 trade. We got these here in this region as well. There's actually a cannon placement here. I'm not a big fan of cannon placements. You can't fortify the outpost because these things still can be disintegrated quite easily. Trying to torch down this outpost now. Spearman advance forward, getting some damage into these horsemen. Got a number of more spearmen advancing forward, but there's still a lot of horsemen here. 24 horsemen. There's only 14 spearmen here. He does not have the elite army tactics. We now have the knight pole axes there to give more damage onto his knights. An outpost being deployed on, has been deployed on the field. Got a couple spring guards here and a cannon placements trying to torch down these outposts. Each one's a massive stone investment for the Mongol player. Got this battery ram advancing forward. The spearman trying to deal with these forces. Does save the cannon placement. Sort of here as well. There's actually cannon and it. No, there's like those little windows there, but I don't see a cannon on the inside actually. Spearmen trying to pursue these horsemen. A good number of horsemen have gone down, being whittled down by the various defenses and spearmen. Battery ram has some damage over there. More battery rams been pulling up on Cyan. Got spring gold here to help hit the gentlest battery ram. Strelzy right here. Gains some good damage onto the spearmen. Horsemen still moving around. We got a good number of these Astros here. Now, all these are just going down. We do have these archers Schultz advancing on forward. Bannerman's hitting the tower quite severely. Does have a fully garrison. Couple got a Magnet here, trying to hit the traction trebuchets. Traction trebuchets do go down. Got some engineers engaging over here. Horsemen advancing forward, trying to deal with these villagers. We've got some more cannons here. Finds a volley down to the horsemen. Got a big wave of Schultz advancing forward. Overrun the Mangonel. Finds a small hit there. The tower has gone down. Bannerman's still pushing way forward. Trying to break down some more of this stuff. We'll see, he does have all this raid research, improved raid as well, barring the torches. So now every time he batters set up blaze on these buildings, he gets 75 food, 75 gold, and 75 stone, which is a significant amount. And these batteries cost 250 each, so setting blaze of one building almost pays for themselves. And it's a good thing to hit your opponent's flanks with. Horseman against some good damage here. This mining camp will go down. Relty getting hit by these hand cannoneers. Streltsy are, of course, apparently cheaper than hand cannoneers as well. Hand cannoneers are 120, 120. Streltsy are staggeringly cheap, 90, 90. Magano finds a good hit there on the Streltsy. That's the final volley there. Magano will get overrun by those knights. Hand cannoneers from the Mongol player gains a good aim from these knights. Big wave of militia base forward, and these villagers trying to torch down these battering rams. Right now the villager counts 121 versus 99. The Mongol player has pulled ahead, but his military is far smarter. He's just going for a large number of hand cannoneers. He's going out for the elite Keshik research, as well as now the increased attack speed Keshiks. Militia now being pushed on forward. We do have this wooden fortress starting to go on down. This force is starting to fall on back. It does have these villagers being recast to build more infrastructure, more siege workshops themselves. Finding up some good amount of gold there. That's gold is the last contestable amount of gold. This gold is relatively safe for the Mongol player. Minimal gold remaining, however. The Mongol player needs to just get out more Mangonels to deal with this Streltsy. Force will work as well, but they will take a lot of damage upon advancing. They don't have chemistry research by the Bruce player just yet, nor by the Mongol player. Mangonel finds a volley there, but rolls a miss on the knights. Got more battering rams being pushed on forward as well. Overall, it's a small skirmish by both sides. I think of those knights there with the hand cannoneers. Right now, he needs to be very careful. The Streltsy are in the place position there. Gains good damage. Does take up that hand cannon. Mangonel. Oh, there we go. I'm getting the words all mixed up. Finds a good hit there with that Mangonel. Knights trying to overrun the Mangonel. Does get a stop there. Mangonel finds a volley there. Finds a small hit. Battering rams push way forward, gains some great damage as well as getting some great resources. The Mongol player has 1,400 stone. And start investing the ×2 units to get some good value. And maybe get some other stone research. He has right now 660 stone per minute. Or he has a prayer tent research. Nope, he does not have that research at the moment. Go for it. More stone income never hurts. Sort of curious as well. If you go down here, the Ovo right now is providing 150 stone per minute, while the White Stupa does provide additional 240. No, the stone deposit of the Ovo is not decreasing either. That must be a little bit of a bug. Got some good damage there onto the town center with the battering rams. Villagers does get inside the town center now. Nice charging on forward, trying to get some more damage onto them. Mangonels will be going down. Hand cannoneers does get some good damage on the horsemen. Gets good damage there. More hand cannoneers can hit on the nice Streltsy is in a good position there. He needs more Mangonels to deal with them, but we've got these battering rams getting some great damage. Okay, that's just a single hit there. Okay, it is going down, just not, but it wasn't going down in real time, or without us staring at it. And can just get some good damage on these horsemen and knights. Got the Streltsy pushing way forward as well. These Barons cleaving through the base, getting some great bounty for the Mongol player. He has an excellent amount of stone. He's invested. Now he's getting chemistry out to make his hand cannoneers even stronger. And now the Roost player does back up the game. This is Android saying, thank you for watching, and on to next replay.